Welcome to Tom Time, episode 18. Today's topic: the AI giants have entered the legal tech world. Now what? For years, legal tech startups have promised to reinvent the legal profession. Billions in venture capital are flowing into contract review, legal research, workflow automation, litigation analytics, and AI co-pilots. The underlying hope and assumption that eventually one, two, or maybe three companies will dominate. A winner takes it all kind of legal tech empire. But just recently, something fundamental has changed. Claude, OpenAI, Microsoft, Croc, the biggest AI companies on earth are moving directly into legal workflows. And suddenly, the question is not which legal tech startup will win. It is what happens when these platform giants absorb the entire legal tech category. Welcome to Tom Time. Let's dive in. For the past decade, legal tech operated on a familiar Silicon Valley narrative. You build a specialized product, you capture lawyer workflows, you become indispensable, and you scale through network effects. And eventually, you dominate the market. These theses attracted enormous investments, and it still does. Why? Because legal services is actually one of the largest untapped markets in the world for AI yet. It can be described with massive inefficiencies, high margins, complex and difficult information work, fragmented processes, and historically terrible software. These are the perfect conditions for disruption. The problem is most legal tech companies nowadays are being built narrowly as AI features on top of general purpose intelligence models. Some call it AI wrappers. But now these general purpose intelligence companies themselves have arrived. And that changes everything. What we are witnessing is what I call the AI stack compression. We track this in our global legal AI discovery platform, gold.ai. Capabilities that once justified entire standalone companies are rapidly becoming native features inside these frontier modules. Contract summarization, native clause extraction, native legal drafting assistance, all in, document comparison, done. Research synthesis also included. So whatever you're talking about, including multiple document reasoning, it is part of that service suite. What used to require a specialized startup with years of engineering now emerges as a prompt plus workflow orchestration. It's fascinating and frightening at the same time. This creates existential pressure across the entire legal technology market because when OpenAI, Anthropic, Microsoft, and xAI improve their models with their massive resources every few months, many legal tech products risk becoming wrappers around rapidly commoditizing intelligence. So the question is, are legal tech startups dying soon? No. But the game has changed. The winners will no longer simply be the companies with AI features, massive marketing dollars, and smart implementation and sales teams. Everyone has AI now, and many actually hire lawyers for sales, marketing, and implementation. So the winners will be the companies that own one or better more of the following. Number one, proprietary legal data. Unique data sets become strategic assets, not just public case law. Everyone has that, but internal legal workflows, negotiation histories, enterprise knowledge graphs, regulatory mappings, institutional memory, data advantage becomes defensibility. Number two, workflow integration. Lawyers do not buy AI intelligence alone, they buy risk reduction embedded into process. The companies that deeply integrate into enterprise workflows will still matter, especially inside compliance, governance, contract lifecycle management, knowledge systems, regulatory operations. The future, however, is less AI tool and more AI operating layer, simple and easy to adopt and operate. Number three, trust and governance. This is the big one. Law is not merely about generating text. It is about accountability and relationships. Who validated the output? Who owns the risk? Who approved the reasoning? Who can audit the decision trail? This is where enterprise legal tech still has room to differentiate. Because frontier models may provide that intelligence, but enterprises still need governance infrastructure around that intelligence. Ironically, in my view, the biggest threat may not be OpenAI or Claude directly, it may be Microsoft. Why? Because Microsoft already owns the entire enterprise surface area. Outlook, Word, Teams, SharePoint, Excel, Copilot, security infrastructure on top of it, and also identity management. So if legal workflows become embedded into that everyday productivity system, many standalone tools risk being bypassed entirely. Lawyers and compliance professionals won't ask, which legal AI app should I open today? They will ask, why isn't this already inside the Microsoft Word suite? And that is an incredibly dangerous question for many startups. So the winner takes it all narrative is most likely about to collapse. Legal tech may never become a winner takes all in the way venture capital originally imagined it. Why? Because law is fragmented. There are different jurisdictions. There are different regulations. There are different practice areas and also different risk tolerance, different enterprise IT architecture, and last but not least, different client wallets. That means AI simplifies all this rather than eliminating it. So instead of one, two, or perhaps three dominant legal AI companies, we may see a few foundational intelligence providers, several infrastructure layers, specialized vertical integration and orchestration companies, domain-specific premium legal systems, and highly customized enterprise deployments. The value chain becomes more modular. And that means many legal tech valuations built on quasi-monopolistic assumptions may need to be reassessed. What this means for lawyers? Lawyers are not being replaced by AI, but legal work is being restructured around AI-native expectations. The lawyers who thrive will become orchestrators, output reviewers and approvers, strategic interpreters, workflow system designers, and, most importantly, judges. The economic value shifts upwards from information production to judgment, trust, and business understanding. Law firms and legal departments that adapt fastest will create enormous asymmetrical advantages because AI compounds. The organizations that integrate it deeply today will operate at radically different efficiency levels tomorrow. So in closing, the entry of OpenAI, Claude, Microsoft, and Grok into the legal tech world is not simply more competition. It is a structural reordering of the entire legal technology landscape. Some startups will disappear, some will consolidate, some will evolve into premium governance layers. And a few will become incredibly valuable because they understand where human judgment still matters despite of all the AI frenzy. The era of AI-powered legal tools is ending. The era of AI-supported legal systems has begun. And the next 1 or 2 years will reshape law more profoundly than the previous 50 years. Thank you very much for tuning in. Like more than 5,000 viewers every week do so already. See you next time in Tom Time. Until then, take care and goodbye.